Hey, welcome back. Chuck here at Garden Spot Acres. Ready for day 6 or video 6 of our Playhouse build here. And let's see what we got finished. Did a little bit while you were away. We had the long walls done. We had the short wall put in the back here with the dual windows, like a big picture window in the back. See that there? Come around to the front here. I left off yesterday here at the front, and I have it framed together and put up into place. We also put in some 2x6 plates up here along the long wall to tie in the short wall with the long wall, and also to give me a little bit more room here so that we can place our trusses on here. So we have 5.5 inches instead of just a 3.5 of a 2x4. So the trusses, because they're cut on an angle, will be out about here, coming out to the edge. So we have those on. What we have to do now is just put in our other filler plate here in the front to bring everything up to the same level. And then I'm going to get the tractor, and then we're going to level this thing up a little better than it is and work from there. I'm off to get the tractor. We're going to try to lift this up and level this up. I know it's off a couple inches in that corner over there. That's not a problem. If you're wondering why I didn't level this, it doesn't really matter as long as you square everything up. And everything is square here. Remember, I put the diagonals in. So all my walls are square. The floor is square. Now I'm just going to go ahead and level it up. See the compost here, it's running about 160 degrees in the center. You just feel the heat emanating from this. It's really warm coming up off there. Here's a glimpse of our orchard. Goat pasture. I don't know if you can see the little goobers way down in the corner down there, but there they are. The goat barn there. Have a nice boulder in here for them, but they have not come near it. They pretty much won't come past the halfway point in this pasture yet. They're a little timid. Maybe it's an electric fence, but they're not even used to that yet. Got that here because of the Rosa Sharons. Trying to get them grow and give them some shade in the future. It's our dog yard. Burn pit. Asparagus bed there. This is 2 years old. We've been picking a little bit this year, but we're gonna let most of them go to flower. That's our berry patch here. And we got strawberries down this edge here. Smokehouse. And our garden area. Yuck. Look at the pollen in that seat. Yuck. right, got her leveled up. Just felt a little better about that. If I actually put the windows in before we drag this down to the farm. So I might actually put the windows in. I'm going to put enough bracing in here, I think, so she doesn't rack. But so far so good. Next step, we got to cut 8 floor joists for the rafters. We're going to take our first floor joist here, the 2x4. It's going to stretch across the top, and I'm going to find the crown. The crown is going this way, so I want to put the crown up. I'm going to cut some angles on the ends that match the trusses. Now when I ordered these, I ordered 10 footers and I made a mistake. This playhouse is a little bit over 10 feet wide. I forgot to take into account my skirt boards down here. So these aren't going to be perfect with my trusses, but we're going to make them work anyways. I'm just going to go ahead and center these like this. And my truss will be running up here like this. I'll still be able to screw in. They're just a little short. I should have ordered 12 footers and I didn't take that into account. So I got to go ahead and cut 8 of those. And on this end one, I'm going to screw down from the top. So it's going to be attached here down through with 8-inch screws or 6-inch screws, depending on what I got. Then I'm just going to go ahead and put these every 1 foot on center. But I got to take into account, I want my trusses 2 foot on center exactly. So I'm going to have to make sure I put these in correctly so that my trusses can actually be 2 foot on center, so I don't waste my 2x4 slats when I connect my trusses together for my metal roofing. Right, so there's that first one. I'm going to go ahead and cut 7 more of those. I'll be back with you when I'm ready to place them in. Okay, we're going to put our first floor joist on here in the back of the playhouse. I'm going to space the first floor joist a 2x4 width from the back here. You can see that here. That way the truss can sit right down in here. I'll put a couple braces here like this going straight up. Then the truss can sit right in there while I attach it. I'm just going to go ahead and tack this into place. Okay, the first one's in. Now I'm going to do my layout for my trusses here, starting at the edge of the playhouse here and working my way towards the front. All right, ready to start our layout for our trusses and for our floor joist here. The trusses are 24-inch on center. I'm right at the edge of the playhouse over here. You can see that. So 24 is here, and I'm gonna have to lay out on that side. And it's really not gonna matter in my situation, even if you screw this up, because I'm gonna get some 14-foot 2x4s to span my trusses. Because my playhouse is 12 feet long, I'm gonna get 14 footers, and I'm gonna extend 6 inches on each side, maybe even a little bit more on each side of the playhouse for a little overhang. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay these out here. Got 24 for the first truss here. Truss number 2, actually. Truss 1 is over here. Then the next one's going to be at 48. Then at 6 foot, 8 foot, gotta have a floor joist here. And a floor joist here. Got truss, floor joist, truss, floor joist, truss. Floor joist. I don't think I have to go that far though. I got 1, 2, 3. Got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need this one. 10 foot's there. That's truss. I got truss there. Okay, so we got floor joist, floor joist, floor joist. And hook back onto that floor joist again. There's my last floor joist right there. And it's going to be on this side. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the other side. Then we're gonna put our floor joists in, and then I'm gonna put my decking on, if I get to that before it rains. All right, I'm gonna put my first floor joist in. I'm gonna put the last one in, actually, into the middle of the building, because I know the width of the building on the ends, 123 1/8. And in here in the middle, I got 123 7/8. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this one. Then I'll go down to the other end down here and I'll push that wall out and attach that one. So I gotta line these marks up here. I gotta push that out. And I don't know if I can do that by myself. And it doesn't look like I can. So I'm gonna try to get the tractor hooked onto one of these posts here and just pull that out a little bit. I knew this was here for me. Let's see if that moved it at all. Hey, thanks for coming along today. We're gonna call it quits. It's starting to rain. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Stay tuned for the next one. We put the decking on top of our loft here. We start putting our trusses in. See you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.